When I say Harry Potter, what comes to mind? Owls? Snitches? Houses? Hallows? Or is it this? Honestly, maybe. I mean, a lot of us have loved these books to death by now. When I set out to give mine a little more magic, though, I had no idea how the next 9 months of my life were about to be transformed. Here's the thing. For as long as I've been making books on this channel, some of you amazing viewers have been asking if I could do it for you. And I always answered no. There were basically two problems, and the first one was with me. See, me feeling good about a design for my library is one thing, but feeling good about a design for yours is a completely different standard. I don't get any do-overs in that case, so I feel a lot more pressure to make it perfect. The second problem was with the rebinding process itself. It just takes way too long. With the methods I've been using, I could maybe make 2 or 3 books a week at most, and I'd have to charge a ridiculous amount of money for them. So I never wanted to do it. But the requests kept coming, and then came Harry Potter. I knew if I was going to tackle the most popular book series of all time, I should be ready to share it with you. So it was just time to sort out my issues. Step 1 was dealing with my perfectionism by leaning into it. I put almost every other project on the back burner and started designing and redesigning and redesigning again for months. I wanted to strike a balance between the highly detailed designs you see on antique leather-bound books and the whimsical spirit of the wizarding world. My breakthrough came when I was toying with an idea based on the Hogwarts Great Hall doors from the films. That sent me down a rabbit hole of looking up filming locations, and the more I looked at places like Gloucester Cathedral and Christchurch College, the more I realized that Gothic architecture had that perfect mix of magic and class that I was after. So I settled on a Hogwarts castle theme, and starting at the doors, I built windows, turrets, and crenellations crowned by a large stained glass style design featuring iconic images from each book. There's Harry's Hogwarts acceptance letter, Fawkes the Phoenix with the Sword of Gryffindor and the Basilisk, Harry's Patronus, the Time Turner, a moon for Professor Lupin. The list goes on. Now, outside the central window, the detailed Gothic design gave me plenty of space to hide more Harry Potter references. There's Nagini hiding at the bottom of some columns, molding from the Mirror of Erised, and some little Deathly Hallows if you look close enough. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you all the Easter eggs. It'll be more fun if you find them yourself. The more love I put into my cover art, the better and better I felt about it. But meanwhile, my efficiency problem was getting worse and worse. I had planned to put the cover art on in vinyl the way I usually do, and I tried it. But do you want to guess how long it took me just to weed this design? 2 days. Now, I didn't want to have to backtrack to a simpler cover design, but short of getting professional grade bookbinding tools, I couldn't see any way to make that process scalable. So, I got some professional grade tools. You want to see? Welcome to the new bindery. I have stations for everything here. Headbands, end papers, glue, bookmarks, etc. But the beating heart of this new shop is the multi-ton embossing machine behind me. See, I had my cover art turned into a set of large metal dies. With these, instead of painstakingly cutting a design out of vinyl and then removing all the parts I don't want, I can selectively press gold foil into my books only where I want it. This is not only a lot faster, it's also a more traditional method, and it leaves the books with a debossed texture that is amazing to see and feel. Getting this new equipment was great and all, but it did not mean that my problems were over. I had a whole new skill set to develop and a whole lot of trial and error to get through. We're talking uneven pressure, uneven support, too much temperature, too little temperature, too much time, too little time, books shifting, low quality foils, low quality dyes. But after a full 9 months of effort and thousands of dollars of investment, this baby is finally ready to deliver. And I can proudly present to you my most favoritist book designs to date and my very first series available for purchase. Live right now, you can find all 7 books available on IngeniusDesigns.com. This is so exciting for me, and pretty nerve-wracking too. I've never done anything like this before. I'm still just a guy working out of his craft room on a mission to upcycle and breathe new life into old books. But now I can achieve a kind of quality that I could only dream of before. I'm pouring everything I learned over the past 4 years into making these my best books yet. Luxury end papers, pH neutral glue, and the finest quality vegan leather. Yes, I did listen to you. I know not everybody prefers genuine leather, and I want these books to be for everyone to enjoy. If you've never purchased a Harry Potter hardcover collection before, I hope this will be the one for you. And even if you have, you can send me your old hardcover books and I'll turn them into heirlooms for you at a discount. And if you're just here for DIY tutorials and my other projects, don't worry, I have plenty more of that coming now that I can finally get to it. This is all a grand experiment for me. Now that I have the equipment and the experience, if there's enough interest in these 7 books, I'd love to give the same treatment to dozens of other underserved favorites. I feel like my creative doors have just been flung wide open. And all I can say is thank you. Thank each and every one of you for inspiring me with the confidence to keep chasing my dreams and to make more and more ingenious designs.